Students, today we are going to look at a very important topic, which is photosynthesis. Just as we discussed in the last video, photosynthesis is a type of autotrophic nutrition. Okay, so we are going to look at photosynthesis now on the whiteboard, which is the process by which green plants is capable of producing their food by themselves from simple inorganic substance using carbon dioxide, water, and chlorophyll. And the process is divided into two different phases. Okay, and these phases of photosynthesis are light reactions, the light reaction, and dark reaction. Okay, this is so called light reaction because it occurs in the presence of sunlight. Okay, and dark reactions occurs in the absence of sunlight. Now, you can also define photosynthesis on the whiteboard as the series of stepwise reactions between 6 molecules of carbon dioxide plus 6 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight using chlorophyll to produce glucose and 6 molecules of oxygen gas, which is given off as a waste product. Okay, is the series of stepwise reactions in green plants between 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight using chlorophyll to produce the first stable product, which is glucose, and the byproduct, which is 6 molecules of oxygen gas that is given off as a waste product. Now, the light reaction here, which is the first series of reactions that occurs in the presence of sunlight, takes place in the granule of chloroplast. Okay, light reaction takes place in the granule of chloroplast, and these are the series of reactions involved. Okay, because the light reaction here is divided into 4 different phases, and these are the 4 phases which is pronounced on the board as steps. The first step here is energizing of chlorophyll. Okay, the chlorophyll absorbs energy from the sun, which the plant use to undergo this process of photosynthesis. Okay, and this is where the chlorophyll plays its role. The functions of chlorophyll in plants is not to make plants green in color, rather is to absorb energy from the sun during photosynthesis. Okay, energy, as we know, can neither be created nor destroyed, but is transferred from one form to another. And because of this, as we know, the primary source of energy is sunlight. Okay, so the solar energy plays important role in photosynthesis because it provides energy for plants, which the plants use to produce their food from simple inorganic substance. Then the next on the board is second step, which is photolysis of water. Okay, in your textbook, it is note that the chlorophyll here absorb 100% of energy. Okay, 100% of energy from the sun. Okay, then here at the second step, half of this energy here, which is 50%, is utilized by plants to split the water molecule into hydrogen ions and hydroxide ion. This is water molecule H2O is split into hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. Okay, after which the hydroxide ion here will also be split into oxygen and hydrogen ion. Okay, the essence is to take hydrogen from water. Okay, so the water molecule here is broken down into hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion, so that hydrogen will be taken away from the water. There's the third step here is the hydrogen here is transferred by this enzyme. The enzyme here is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. Okay, this is an enzyme that is capable of taking hydrogen. Okay, the enzyme binds with the hydrogen so that the hydrogen will not escape out from the plant as a gas. Okay, this is the first reason. Two reasons why the enzyme here is necessary is that it binds with hydrogen so that hydrogen will not escape out from the plant as a gas, and so that the hydrogen will not recombine with oxygen to form water. And when the enzymes bind with hydrogen, it is reduced to NADPH. Okay, then this is what nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate hydrogen. Okay, now the last step here that occurs in the presence of sunlight, which is the light reaction here, is the formation of ATP. Okay, ATP, as we know, means adenosine triphosphate, and this is a higher energy. Okay, and the chlorophyll of the plant contains the lower energy here, which is adenosine diphosphate, popularly known as ADP. Okay, so now half of this energy which was not used during the second step, photolysis of water, remember 50 was usable. Okay, then out of the 100 we use 50. How many is left? That's 50. Okay, now that 50 is now added to ADP to form ATP, and ATP, as we know, is a higher energy which the plant will now use in the dark reactions. Now during the dark reactions here, this is the enzyme below, NADPH plus. Okay, now that energy which is required by plant to split this into two, because the plant used to take out this guy, the hydrogen ions. Okay, and this guy bind with hydrogen ion, oxygen is now given off. Okay, now when oxygen is given off from the plant as a gas, okay, in the dark reaction, the NADPH here will be split into the enzyme and the hydrogen ion. Okay, now the hydrogen ion in the dark reaction will now combine with carbon dioxide. Remember, every steps of the dark reaction is controlled by enzyme. Okay, so the carbon dioxide here will be reduced to form glucose, which is the first stable product of photosynthesis. Okay, and 6 molecules of water is also formed. So this here is the glucose. Okay, so this is formed during the dark reactions. Okay, because at the dark reaction, as I said before, this is split into the enzymes and hydrogen ion. Then hydrogen ion will combine with carbon dioxide. Please take note, the energy used for this whole process is the ATP that was formed during the light reactions. Okay, now this dark reaction is also known as carbon cycle. Okay, and it occurs at the stroma of the chloroplast. This is where it takes place. Okay, where the carbon dioxide combine with hydrogen to form glucose. Remember, the whole process is controlled by enzymes. Okay, and it takes place at the stroma. So this is all we have for now. Thank you and God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.